class can run. And everyone knows that's involved with football. You need to bring players in that can run. That's an important part of what we're trying to do here to develop our football team.
Well, you just heard head coach Doug Marrone talking about the class of 2010. Now we bring in spring football beat reporter Ryan Koletty to learn a little bit more. Ryan, let's start with the offense. Who's coming to SU next year?
Well, when you talk about the offensive side of the ball, you have to talk the quarterback position, and Syracuse is bringing in 2 recruits at the quarterback position, and John Kinder, he's from New York State, Class 8 State Player of the Year last year. Jonny Miller coming from all the way from Denver, Colorado, and what these guys bring is what Marrone is looking for in a quarterback. They bring the speed to run out of the pocket. They also bring the accuracy that he's also looking for in a quarterback. So it's going to be interesting to see next fall if Ryan Nassib, who is the incumbent starter right now, is going to be challenged by these 2 players Marrone is bringing in and what he sees and what he likes in a quarterback. And in terms of who these quarterbacks are going to be throwing to, not much to see in the wide receiver class. One guy to keep an eye on, though, is Jeremiah Cabina. He comes from New York City. He's a track star turned football player. He's very fast, can turn the afterburners on the football field, just blows it past people in the secondary. He's going to be an exciting player to watch come fall.
We'll definitely look out for him. Now, on the other side of the ball, Max Beaulieu, defensive end, really the stud of this class. Who else is coming for defense?
Well, Max Beaulieu really is the cream of the crop in this class. He came in highly recruited by other Division I programs. He reminds me of Javon Curse with his athleticism and length. He's certainly the one guy to keep an eye on, and someone who can definitely contribute right away for the Syracuse Orange. And in terms of other positions, linebacker, that was the heavy spot where they had 6 recruits come in, the most by any position. That position is headlined by Malcolm Cater. He's a guy who originally committed to Syracuse in the summer, then turned his recruit status over to Rutgers, then back to Syracuse. So he's very indecisive, but now with Syracuse, that's a key pickup for Doug Marrone to steal somebody from the rival recruiting school of Rutgers. And in terms of quarterback position, speaking of Doug Marrone, he said that's the one spot where this team has to get better on. He's not happy with the numbers and the depth that they have at the cornerback position.
Coach Marrone finally having a full year under his belt to recruit. What did he accomplish with this class?
Well, he accomplished a lot, and he filled all the needs. I mean, recruiting coordinator Greg Atkins said it, that they were able to fill positions across the board. They believe that they filled every position with key players, and Doug Marrone was able to reestablish the traditional hotbed recruiting grounds at Syracuse. That's the state of New York, the state of Pennsylvania, state of Ohio, Florida, and he was able to expand across the board over to Texas and California. That's very impressive for just his first recruiting season, because as you remember last season, it was a scramble to get whoever was the best player available.
Things are looking up. Spring football beat reporter Ryan Koletty. Looking forward to football season.